All right. What a couple of days, huh? All right, so we have Friday's Trump tweet, big drop. Point of control was here at 65.96, and that's also the close for that day, the settlement. Then we opened with a huge gap overnight inside the range, tested almost value area high yesterday during the session, but didn't quite get there until the overnight session, and then responsive sellers at value area high. You see how we got there, responsive selling all the way down to here, and then we found responsive buyers this morning at that low volume node at 66.20, which is also where the monthly pivot is at 66.15. So we're finding buyers here, and we moved pretty fast up. Then we came down and again found buyers there. So to me, this is telling me that there's some we're attempting to put on a low here, I think, but it's a little early to say. But let's watch this area, right? Because when you see some strong reactions like that a couple times in a row or a few times in a row, big volume comes in, it's an area to pay attention to. So if we keep this move higher, then this area 66.60 to 66.70, those two levels have high volume. This one right here, 66.95, is where the 5-day point of control is. So we shifted value from here to down here. So now we have a big area with low volume, right? We have this 67.20, which is where we sold, and then above we have this low volume node with still two sets of single prints from that drop on Friday. So today we're opening with inventory about 90% short, outside yesterday's range, still inside Friday's range, of course, but I usually reference the previous day's session, but because Friday is such a relevant session because of the drop, I'm also looking at this today. So I'm still looking at this, we're inside the range of Friday. So that to me makes me be a little more cautious because we're inside the range, but we're opening with a gap, an inventory short. So inventory correction, first thing to look is how we treat this low. Do we just reject it and keep moving lower, or do we get back inside yesterday's range and test yesterday's value? So if we hold above this 66.80, which is yesterday's value area low, I'll be looking for a gap to fill the gap to settlement. Settlement is at 66.95, which is also where the 5-day point of control is, the yesterday's point of control. So looking for that to fill, and then a test of yesterday's value area high. Here I'm going to be looking to see if those shorts are still attempting to sell this area. If they don't succeed, then I'm looking for a little bit of a squeeze into that 20-day point of control, which is at 67.65. So if I see that we can't hold inside yesterday's range, then I'm going to be looking for another attempt to take this area, right, where we're putting all this volume right now, and then holding below it, I'll look for a move back below the overnight low, and then a retest of Friday's 65.96 point of control, and then from there see if that holds, or if we get below it, then this area where we made that low from Friday is an area where we had a lot of volume a few months ago. So I'm gonna be looking for that, and then this distribution has some support here at the 65 hundreds. So if we get in here, then I'm going to be looking to see if buyers show up in this area. If they don't, then the 90-day point of control is down here, 64.60. So that will be the next target to the downside. And then if you are keeping notes, if you're marking your charts, the yearly point of control is down here, just below 6,300. 6,300. So that's a target to the downside if we keep seeing sellers here. All right, earnings seasons are on the way. We had a few companies already reporting. We also have Powell speaking today, and a bunch of stuff on the news. Let's see where NQ is. Let me turn off the overnight sessions. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so NQ, similar, is trading below this session, gap, looking for a gap fill, and then see if we can move inside value and then return to the upper distribution, or if we see still sellers here at this 25,000 area. If we get below Friday's low, then 23,725 is the magnet down here, and then 23,450. That's where the 90-day point of control is. All right, crude keeps getting sold. Just doesn't stop, hasn't stopped much. And gold keeps, it's unbelievable. It hit almost 4,200. So there's I think it's one of the biggest runs in gold that we've had for a long time, if not ever. I'm not sure. I haven't checked the stats, but this is pretty crazy. So still not looking for any shorts on gold. So if you're long, stay long. Alright, that's about it.